Hello, beautiful people of the internet. My name is Ryan, and welcome back to The Witcher 3. Welcome to the Blood and Wine DLC. Oh my god, welcome to Toussaint. That shouldn't have made me laugh so hard. Okay, I feel bad that I'm laughing so hard at Toussaint. But I've recorded a lot today, and it's a little bit late at night, so please forgive me. Toussaint! All right, welcome back to episode 2 of Blood and Wine. In the last episode, we accepted a quest from 2 knights who were acting on behalf of the Duchess of Toussaint. And then we arrived here in the area of Toussaint. And I'm just going to keep saying the word. I have to stop. We watched Guillaume fighting a giant named Goliath. We hopped in. We killed the giant. We have the giant's trophy on Roach now. And then we discovered that the beast that is plaguing this area, killing nobles, had struck again. There's a third body. We came here. We discovered some stuff about the body, and the guards had taken them away. Our job now is to follow Milton to the inn.
Return to court.
Return to court.
Back to Toussaint.
Knight in the service of Her Illustrious Highness knows no rest. In fact, I'd feared I would return too late to fulfill my duty. Yet it seems I've arrived in the nick of time.
Yeah, truly. We're heading up to this inn up here, where apparently some people probably saw, or maybe they saw what was happening. So let's do that. I returned in the nick of time.
Once you have finished examining the corpse, be sure to report to Henrietta.
Henrietta?
Her Grace, the
Anna
Duchess.
Henrietta.
I forget myself at times. We address each other by our first names in private.
Milton?
Never in Pomrin's presence, however. He finds such familiarity offensive.
You know what I was just noticing about that area down there? This area is so lush and beautiful, and you know, saturation up to 50. There are a shit ton of bugs down here. So all is not pretty. Some is a little bit buggy and disgusting.
On an empty stomach. Oh, dreadful.
A watering hole for traders, smugglers, boatmen. But you will find no better crayfish chowder in all Toussaint.
God damn it.
There's never been a frown that couldn't be turned upside down.
We're going to hear a whole new stock of locals and their conversations. So far, guarding on an empty stomach and turn your frown upside down. I'm amazed.
They say Her Grace has called in someone to tend to the beast. A killer from the north, they say.
Killer?
But with no lads brave enough. Of
Who are you
course
talking
we have,
to?
But bravery's not enough against the beast. It wields dark powers. That calls for a witcher.
Ta-da!
Mage.
That's me. The Cockatrice? I think that's how you say it, right? Cockatrice? Yo, this man ain't wearing any pants.
Witcher?
Hey,
Is it truly necessary?
where your pants at?
Knights, what are they? Chopped liver?
Hey, where your pants at? Are you looking for the Witcher? Because I'm right here. Oh my gosh, it's... He's kind of got a thick one, though. I'm sorry, I have to contain the late night energy. At least a little bit.
That Gwent will be the end of me.
Wanted...
I've lost again.
Did you say Gwent? Wanted murderous Vendegilders. Antoine Starling Stragon. Loth alias Half-Breed. Philibert Four Fingers von Witten. Who said Gwent? The worker? Okay. Let's go inside. We also have a notice board to read at some point. All kinds of stuff to do. We have so much to do in this new area. I'm excited. I can't wait.
By my troth, could that be the musty scent of fresh pate?
Naught else, Sir de Peyrac Peyran. I see time has not dulled your senses.
We would be honored if you would join us. Your companion as well.
But why do I not detect even a whiff of crayfish chowder?
What happened to the crayfish chowder?
No soup today, on account of there being no crayfish. I reckon you've not heard, but all I caught was a corpse. I awoke at the crack of dawn, as I do each day, but when I looked up, I beheld a blood-red sky.
This corpse is precisely why we're here. For the man whom you've invited to join you at the table was summoned from a far-off land by her gracious magnificence. He is tasked with tracking and killing the beast.
We invited 2 men to join us, yet since Sir the Peyrac Peyran in temperament is more akin to hare than hound, I surmise the other is the hunter. With whom do we have the pleasure?
Wait, you haven't met me? You haven't heard of me? This is also an interesting... holy shit. This is also an interesting development here. Which is that we're in a brand new land where Geralt's reputation might not travel quite as far. Even in Skellige, people knew lots of people knew Geralt of Rivia. Also, I think what's happening here is a like high society with whom do I like, you know, talking behind their hand. With whom do I have the pleasure of speaking? I'm Geralt. Milton already introduced me. How do we want to play this?
Like Milton said, I've come from the north at the Duchess's behest to deal with the beast.
Yes, but who are you? A knight? A mercenary? A soldier?
What
Geralt
class
is
are
a
you?
witcher, a master of his trade. He has questions for you about the beast's most recent victim.
I was the one to find the corpse. The sun had just risen when I awoke, sat
A
straight up
sky
in my bed,
as red as
looked
blood.
out the window, and beheld a sky red as blood.
Ask, Geralt, please, or we shall be here till winter.
Sky was red, then what? We're gonna hear a long thing. Buckle up.
Must have been early in the morning. Went to check your nets and then...
I stepped out of my hut and saw...
By my troth, to the point, man. You found a body ensnared in your crayfish nets. We know this already. What happened then? Did you see anyone nearby? Did you spy anything noteworthy? Anything at all?
Not a soul around, just me. As for noteworthy...
Well,
What did you see? But be warned, if I hear the sky was red again...
I saw a head bobbing, eyes bulging, the tongue blue and popped out. Next to it, a hand rocking upon the water.
Get a good look at the body parts?
They gave me such a fright. I bolted to town fast as my legs would take me, then returned with guardsmen who told me to keep out of their way. They had a hard haul. The parts were so tangled up in my nets, they were forced to cut them.
where did they take the body afterwards?
Need to examine the body. Know where they took it?
They ferried it across, then loaded it on a cart and hauled it to a cellar at Corvo Bianco to keep it cool, see?
What? Why, Corvo Bianco is Baron Russell's estate. When he learns they've turned his cellar into a morgue, he'll set his hounds on them.
Oh yes,
While
Baron
you were
Marcel.
gallivanting about the north, his vineyard was auctioned off.
Who was that? Woman who just left. Didn't see her before. Didn't notice her walk in either.
Doubtless Linnis, the innkeep's daughter. But hold, Geralt, because this is an outrage. Russell's vineyard was auctioned off? Inconceivable.
You two
It
talk.
is
I'll
no
just
secret. The
head
Baron
outside.
had gambling debts up to his ears. It finally came time to collect. His creditors auctioned off his property. The ducal chancellery bought it, in fact. Russell now bunks with his brother in Vicofaro.
I told Russell he'd get his comeuppance. How long can one draw on past heroics? His creditors must finally have defined that his promises meant nothing.
Such are the times. Today's knights are pale shadows of the heroes of yore.
It's true what they say. God sent the beast to punish us for straying from the old paths.
I've heard that one before in a couple different places. The funny thing about that line is that it applies no matter what. Is that I've heard people spouting it no matter what class or where or region they're from, you know? God sent the beast to punish us for straying from the old ways.
So folk think the beast's divine punishment.
Knights have turned their backs on the old customs. Where they were defenders of the duchy,
Remember
they're
Sven
now
in
defenders of
Skellige?
their own tushes.
Why, you insolent.
Let him talk.
The Duchess trades in titles, grants honors to ill-doers. We've strayed from the path of virtue, lost the gods' favor, so the gods sent retribution.
Don't listen to that nonsense, Geralt. It's rehashed street preacher codswallop.
Yes, the rebel rousers have been sprouting up like weeds lately, each offering the same bill of goods.
Well, that means the ordinary folk are unhappy about something. Sounds to me like something's amiss here in Toussaint. What else do people say about the beast?
They say anything else about the beast? Besides it being a messenger of the gods?
The Toussaintois are no fools. They see
Toussaintois.
clearly the beast kills on days honoring patron saints.
Picky monster.
Are there a lot of days honoring patron saints? I'll go examine the body.
Thanks for the hospitality. Time I examined the corpse.
Corvo Bianco lies a short way from here, near the tourney grounds. Just follow the road and you'll arrive.
Not coming with? Oh yeah, duty of some sort calls.
Some sort? Ha! Her Grace bestowed a great honor on me, even before we departed for Velen. I'm to play the hare during this year's game in the palace gardens. When you see me in my costume, you will wet yourself laughing.
Okay.
A little tempted to ask a few questions, but it sounds like a long, complicated story. One involving lengthy digressions into local history and tradition. So, see you later, Milton, and good luck.
God damn, I look good in this armor. Geralt, you're looking good, man. I'm very interested to see how you guys end up feeling, but... Man, I think you look great. These ass's ears don't exactly add a lot to the picture, but looking like a buff man. All right, we're gonna go to Corvo Bianco. Oh shit! Before we do that, though, we're gonna read some stuff and we're gonna examine this inn. We have all kinds of things to do here. Okay, Gottfried and the Chessboard Knight. The last day of the tourney had come. This sounds like a fable type conversation, type piece of literature. The last day of the tourney had come. It was now clear that Gottfried would tilt against the mysterious chessboard knight in the joust. Okay. Gottfried was the ducal champion at the time, so all were counting on his victory. No one knew a thing about the chessboard knight except that he had come from the south in dark armor, had a shield bearing 64 black and white squares. When the herald trumpeted the signal, the knights charged at each other. Gottfried's lance shattered against the chessboard knight's shield, and the mysterious knight swayed in his saddle. No mere mortal could have survived such a blow, yet the chessboard knight did not fall from his horse. Instead, struck a blow of his own on the next pass, knocking Gottfried to the ground. The victor approached his defeated foe, stuck out his hand, and helped him stand. Before the herald could announce his victory, he took off his helm, and all beheld his eyes of coal and face of burnt cinders. I have come from a time long past to remind you of humility, which is a long-forgotten virtue. My name was consumed by dragonfire when I perished, victim of my own pride. After saying these words, the chessboard knight rode off. No one stopped him, yet they repeat his warning to this day. Okay. Us at the second episode encountering humility, a long-forgotten virtue. I was a victim of my own pride. Here's the other thing I want to look at. We have some books here. Technically, we should look in here. Have some books here that I haven't read. We've got quite a few. I think we're up to like 9. Trying to think if any of them might in particular be interesting to us here. Not here for any of those. And then we have this like scroll. This is the summons, so we should read this. This is the thing, Her illustrious Highness, Duchess Anna. Yeah, okay. Cool. Free us from the beast. Cool, so consider that read. Great. Now what about these? Tyromancy, or the noble art of cheese divination. Moribundia, the vampire's last likeness. Other. I don't remember when I read these. Or when I picked them up, I mean. Okay, let's take a look around this little inn. The Cockatrice Inn.
Yes, kind
Oh.
sir.
I didn't mean to talk to you. I meant to loot this little thing behind you.
Yes, kind sir.
Yep, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, God. Lammer. Sure, I'll take that. An old bear hide. Hey, friend.
Normally, I'd encourage you to try our faint fisherman's chowder. But alas, we are all out of crayfish.
I'll have to come back another day
Could
for that.
replace them with something else. Perch, for example.
Replace crayfish with fish? I beg you. What next? Vinegar for wine? Parsley for thyme? Huh? Your Nordlings are a pleasant lot, but about cuisine you know nothing.
You're eating crawdads. You're telling me that I don't know shit about cuisine? You're eating crawdads. Sure, you probably call them shrimp, but whatever.
Got any
You
gossip?
Nordlings.
Fishermen talking about anything interesting?
Yes, about a Nordling who would replace crayfish with pike.
Asked a serious question.
And a tactless one. I do not eavesdrop on my clients, and I
Okay.
certainly don't repeat anything I chance
So
to
the
hear.
Skyrim tavern rule will not apply here.
Show me what you got in stock.
Wind cards, motherfucker. Check these out. I only have 600 coin. Fuck. Arrakis. Werewolf. Sweers. Aetolian auxiliary archers. Hutcomer. These are all Nilfgaardian things. Impera Brigade Guard. I already have that item. And a Rain Farm. Oh, and a special card. What is this? Francesca Findabair, a leader card. Daisy of the Valley. Draw an extra card at the beginning of the battle. Okay. We're going to buy a bunch of these that I don't have. Because we want to complete that goddamn quest. What if I sold you some, like, Airvalus? I don't really ever use this shit. Any of the, like, beers. I'm going to sell you some beers so that I can make some money back. For the money that I just gave you. All right, great. Good doing business with you. I'd play you in
Thanks.
Gwent just to kick
So
your
long.
ass for making fun of me for
Swilling
saying pike.
Wine rolling in the hay.
Rolling in the hay. A hair pate recipe. Free the hair of its skin and massage its flesh with your blade till but small bits remain. Slice up the back of a fattened pig, along with a handful of carrots, perhaps a parsnip or an onion. Throw the lot into a well-seasoned cast iron pot, along with some diced boletes. Add bread to the broth until it's so thick your spoon stands. Then give it the best stir you can. Stir half a dozen eggs into the slop. Mix it thoroughly. This is just an actual freaking recipe. Rub some fat back on a pan until it's nice and greasy. Pour the mixture in the pan. Put it in a hot oven for the time it takes to recite 2 litanies to Saint Plegmund. Okay. We have recipes here. Crayfish chowder. Deshell the crayfish. Remove heads, pincers, and tails. Grind these in a mortar. In a saucepan, fry onion and garlic with a sprig of thyme in butter until transparent. Add the crayfish, flesh, and fry. Pour in a good vintage muscadet and then add bouillon. Blend the corners of the contents of the saucepan thoroughly. Okay. Well, I've maybe never been less interested in a piece of reading in this game as the crawfish recipe. There are items around this place that are interesting me. How Louis Alberni became Goliath. Oh shit, I just fought Goliath. Okay. There were many brave and true knights in the service of the old duke, but the greatest of them all was Louis Alberni. His crest showed a red field with a golden star, each of whose 5 points stood for one of the chivalric virtues. Yet fame and glory went to Alberni's head. Years passed, and he began to think himself the most perfect of all knights. In the end, he came to think he was virtue incarnate, and that there was no one in the world who preceded him in this regard, something even the Lady of the Lake must recognize. Alberni thus set off to see her, and have her pay him homage in honor of his excellency. As Alberni approached the lady's home, his body and equipment began to change. The slender knight grew more and more corpulent until his horse could no longer bear him. His sword first became wooden, then turned into a mace, and his shining armor became dull and turned to ash. All he had left was his helmet, which turned into a wooden cage. Alberni stood on the shore of the lake, wishing to speak, yet all that came from his lips was a wild cry. The knight peered at his reflection in the lake's waters, and understood he had become a giant. The Lady of the Lake then emerged and said, "You abandoned the chivalric virtues long ago. Of all your sins, the greatest was pride. It has changed your sword into a mace, deprived you of armor, and made your flesh into that of a beast. From now on you shall be known as Goyat. Go to Mount Gorgon, where you shall live in this form, far from the eyes of men, accompanied by the painful memory of your last glory, till the day death mercifully frees you from your torment." And that day was today. Be free, Goyat. Thanks, and give thanks to the Witcher from Rivia. Okay. Well, that's a lot of stories about pride. The Baron, the Chess Knight, and Goyat. Interesting. I wonder if there's anyone.
On a horse after making merry. Oh, that is just
I'd rather have that chowder.
What now? Okay, let's read the notice board. I'm wondering, since this is a new area for a DLC, if all of these... I'm imagining any quests we find here will be... They'll have to be DLC quests. So I can imagine how this DLC has grown, or is pretty large. If they have to fill out notice boards with quests, I'm sure there's quite a few quests in this DLC. More than the last one. My dog's gone missing. White with a black patch on his eye answers to Spot. That is, he comes running when I call him Spot. If you find Spot, bring him to the Cockatrice Inn. The innkeep knows me. Spot 2. Wanted the White Wolf. The Witcher Geralt of Rivia, known as the White Wolf, is wanted to serve as a guide. His potential employer guarantees an ample wage for this unusual contract. For more information, he should go to Count Belladal's temporary base camp in Toussaint. Note, we kindly request all other persons not present themselves at said camp under the pretense of being Geralt of Rivia. Count Belladal was not born yesterday and can easily tell who's a Witcher, who's faking it. All those journeying to his camp in shabby costumes with wooden swords strapped to their backs can save themselves the trouble. Turn back. Notice from the Ducal Camerlingo. Duke Duolingo has to say, calling all knights errant and other strongmen. The duchy needs you. Your aid is required. Bounteous rewards are in the offing. More details available at the Ducal Camerlingo's offices on Knights Dormant Square. Oh my god. This is taxes. Announcement from the Office of Internal Revenue of the Duchy of Toussaint. The Office of Internal Revenue hereby announces a limited live auction to be held regarding the sale of a piece of developed real estate and accompanying agricultural land located in the Caraberta Woods region. Having been left to the ducal treasury by the late Count Crespi, who departed this world without any heirs, due to the unique nature of the Bellegarde estate and its important role in the production of wine, bringing great fame to the duchy in all corners of the world, only subjects of the Duchy of Toussaint shall be allowed to participate in the auction. Okay. They want to keep the wine in the region, in the family. Family meaning subjects of Duchy of Toussaint. To all knights errant and other such men of arms, be it known far and wide that the services of voluntary keepers of the peace shall be needed. Minor problems are expected to arise during the transfer of the above-mentioned real estate, and said problems for their dissolution could require the application of direct physical force. It's like we're speaking a different language than we would be in Velen, you know? All volunteers are asked to report to the field office of the Procurator General of Toussaint near Plegman's Bridge. It's like we popped into Middle English, you know? Like, we're reading Canterbury Tales right now. Not really. We're reading just like... It's not crazy language. It's just everything is definitely formulated differently than my youngest Todd is sick and there ain't no potatoes to be found in the town. The Great Beauclair Gwent Tournament. The Great Beauclair Gwent Tournament is Count Monnier's supreme delight to announce a Gwent tournament of his organization. Those wishing to take part should register at the Pheasantry. Please note this tournament features a new faction developed by Count Monnier himself. Let the games begin. A new faction? Contract for a Witcher or Witchers, Caravan Escort. Beauclair Cooper's Guild is seeking an individual or individuals willing to escort. I've been reading too much today. A merchant convoy through an area threatened by the Great White Terror. More information can be obtained from Gaston Lagaffe at the merchant's camp. What is the Great
Ducal
White
clerks looking for help.
Terror?
Could be good
Shit.
coin to be
I
made.
didn't click take. Okay, and then Geralt just said something about oh my god. William of Stratford? Billy Shakespeare? Stratford of Avon? Bill Shakespeare? I cordially wish him the clap, ringworm, and warts within his bum's ample crevice. That's hot. I'm not going to read the rest of these things. Ducal clerks looking for help. Could be good coin to be made. Wanted the White Wolf. Sure. Wine Wars. Oh my god, we're about to have some quests. Giving it a second to filter through. We'll take a look at them in just a second. Okay. I love this. I love feeling like I'm new to The Witcher again. We have a whole new area and set of quests to take a look. 46? What? I thought our max level was 40, honest to God. Holy shit. Mutual of Beauclair's Wild Kingdom. Huh. Okay. Wine Wars and Gwent. Then Knight for Hire. Then after that even, I think we'll still have a Witcher contract. Big Game Hunter. And that's probably it. Alright, let's get a feel for this map now that this has been said. We started around the Dulcinea windmill. We're headed into here. It appears that this would probably be the castle. Looks to me like it probably is. What do you think? We go across a bridge and then there's another bridge maybe. So, here is where we're heading. And then let's take a look at these other quests and see where they would go. The Ducal Camerlingo is where? In the city. Okay. The merchants at the camp. This is way up north somewhere. Okay. Wine Wars. Up left. Okay. Actually, there's a couple here. The place where the... Sorry, it's here. Place where the auction will be held. And then where is this, more importantly, where is this Gwent tournament at? In the city. Okay. Sweet. Let's continue. Traveler friend. Probably not a safe place to sit. Your bridge has seen better days. I'll be honest with you. I don't know who I'm speaking to. You. Toussaint? The Duchess? Anna Henrietta? Anna Rieta? Is that how they say it? Anna Henrietta gets shortened to Anna Rieta, I think. For those who know her. Oh my god. Geralt is...
fight. Have to hurry.
Geralt's anime running. Check this out. Alright, sounds of a fight. Here's the vineyard. Let's go left here. I thought it was coming from here. Oh my god, literal peacocks. That's so funny. Wait, where are you running? Geralt, what's going on? Oh my god, he just lagged out for a second. Oh shit, I have the wrong quest selected. That's probably part of it. I think I'm going in here. Yeah. Go in here. The music is very tense. What's happening? Oh my god, this area is very pretty.
Damn it. Killer must still be here. In the cellar. Gotta be.
Oh, the dead guy. Oh shit. Oh god. Okay, it's time to get to work already. Look at the amount of birds here. What's happening with the amount of birds here? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. What's happening here?
River muck. Carried the body in this cart.
Okay.
River muck. Carried the body in this cart. Attacker had no trouble knocking over the cart. Claw wounds. From 5 separate claws. Spread of a small human hand.
Oops, I didn't mean to loot that.
Claw wounds. From 5
I meant to examine it.
claws.
Okay.
Spread of a small human hand.
Oh god, everyone is dead here. Holy shit.
Footprints. Small bare feet.
That guy
Leaped
just
deeper into
died
the
too.
cellar. Fell down the stairs. Broke his neck.
Tiny feet, tiny human hands. What the fuck is happening here? This guy just died.
Hurled against the wall with great force.
There's blood spatter everywhere. They broke the gate open? Who is this person and
Used
why are they
this
so
to batter
strong?
down the grate. Took a lot of strength to batter this down.
Look at the fucking flies over here too. I don't know if you guys can see that because it's kind of dark. But what the hell is happening? It's tiny. Oh no, you're naked.
You. Saw you at the inn.
The thing from the inn? Oh, you got blood on your boobs.
Why'd you kill these people? Clearly wasn't for their blood.
What's happening here? Put the hand down. It had a ring on it. Did you want the ring? You are covered in blood. Do you speak?
We don't have to fight.
You talk?
You are wrong.
Okay, you do. And very well, actually. With lots of enunciation, the same way everyone here does. Did they
I
just
cannot
walk?
let you leave.
Oh! Bruxa? Bruxa? Thing's affecting my, You're invisible? Okay. I'm swinging at the air here. I'm swinging at the air here. Ow! Fuck! There it is. Do some damage to you. Maybe we try an Erden. Okay, that's like a psychic attack, kind of. Stay inside of here. You did go uninvisible when you got in here. Slow down. I feel like I'm really not doing enough damage to you. That was a couple hits. What the fuck is this thing? Okay, there's one hit. Come here. Let me try some fire on you. Come here. I whiffed with the fire. Okay, psychic attack. Ouch. Ouch. I can see you, but it's hard to even... God damn! I can't tell if the fire did a good job or a bad job. I think Erden is still our best. Our best thing so far is to lure it in here, slow it down, and then do some damage. Okay. Sure, you've got a psychic attack, sure. Ow, fuck. Oh, vampire? What the fuck is going on? It said black blood. I should have knocked back a vial. Is this a vampire? That's one of my potions, right? I don't remember what it does, though. Witcher's blood injures and knocks back vampires and necrophages when they wound him. Oh, sorry. I should just consume one. Okay. Bruxa. That makes sense in hindsight. Blood everywhere. Now you're healing. You want to do it again? You want to try and do it again to me? I'd let you. Try it. Typical vampire, like, sort of attractive, but putting on a front. Also, this can't be the same beast. What's happening here? Why am I not doing damage to it? It's like parrying. There's a hit. Okay. Suck my blood, I dare you. Come at me. I'll just stand here. I will. Hands off. No, suck my blood. Don't attack me, just suck my blood. This can't be the same beast as earlier. They also said this was like the Innkeep daughter. The Innkeep's daughter. Okay, you're parrying with your claws. I understand. Get behind you. I forgot that we're on Death March, by the way. This is a Death March fight. Come at me. Try and suck my blood. I kind of want to see you do it. Come at me. Come at me. My Yurden doesn't last forever, motherfucker. Where are you? You have no health. Come on. Okay, get behind you. God damn it, I can't get behind you. You're so close to death. Please just die. Please die, please die, please die, please die. Honestly?
Not good.
Wooden stake through your heart? Maybe I'll just light you on fire. Woo!
Killed all these men to get to the body. What was she doing at the table, though?
Yeah. What was she doing at the table? So, that's the body that was fished out of the river. What did they only have killed nobles. And there was a ring on this body. I'm going to have to take a look at this. But first, let's take a look at Beast of Beauclair's. Yo, I bet it's also a vampire with those claws. It matches the like vibe of this DLC too. It also just made me realize there's a if there's a vampire DLC for this and also Skyrim, that's funny. Okay. Ethereal is the thing I fought once already. Where is the bruxa? You must travel through the woods. Steer clear of any places where you can hear several different kinds of birds at once. I called that shit. Let's go. This sound means you're entering a bruxa's territory and can kiss your life farewell. I'm so happy I noticed all the birds. Fortunately for us all, bruxae are rare creatures. Most live far from population centers, for they care greatly for their own safety, make their lairs in places where they cannot be taken by surprise. Those who decide to live near men avoid crowds and emerge from their shelters only at night. When they do, one could almost mistake them for delayed travelers hurrying towards their night's lodging. Yet subtle details give them away. Their close ties to birds, their piercing voices, the breathtaking speed of their movements. Bruxa are far swifter and stronger than men, but their greatest asset is their ability to turn invincible. Moondust, vampire oil, black blood, and Yrden. I guessed 2 of them correctly. The Bruxa of Corvo Bianco. It was more intelligent than most creatures, capable of articulating words in human language without much difficulty. And it was tied to the beast. Huh. Also the sonic wave attack. Sure. All right. Very interesting. Unfortunately, that's going to have to do it for this episode. I'm recording a bunch of episodes in advance. And that means, unfortunately, I can't make these episodes go on all that long. I would if I could, but I just can't. I'm going to keep recording, but this is going to have to be the end of our hanging out for today. Thanks so much for watching. The plot thickens, as they say. Vampires, at least bruxa. Which makes me think, too, didn't we also get a book I was just pointing out about vampires? Where the fuck did I get this book? I don't know. Maybe that's not related. Thanks so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this episode. If you did, give us a like or a I want to suck your blood in the comments down below. Or you can also just say, Toussaint. I'll see you guys tomorrow with another episode. Until then, have a great rest of your day. Much love. Goodbye.